Hello, my name is Dr. Yoshi Newman. It is my pleasure today to be able to interview Ms. Shantel Hawkins, who is running for councilwoman for the city of Winterville in the fall 2023 election. And I'm so pleased to have you here in the studio with me. We're going to be able to have this chat. People will be able to learn more about you and understand why you would be a great choice for the people of Winterville.
Thank you.
Yes, welcome. Let's start with your campaign slogan. Can you tell us a little bit more about Strong Voice for You and Right Choice for Winterville?
Thank you. Yes, I believe that I am the strong voice. And this strong voice does not mean that it is loud, boisterous, or divisive, but it is a strong voice that speaks on behalf of the people of Winterville in ways that they are not able to speak or have not been heard, or in ways that they could not articulate. I'm speaking to the needs of a stronger community. I believe we are stronger together. A positive relationship amongst our community and our law enforcement will get greater strength. And this will focus on a higher, even greater level of citizen safety. I am speaking on behalf of town-based transportation. With a census record, with the last census record, Winterville is close to 11,000 citizens or residents at this time, and a growth rate of about 1,000 residents per year. With this being the case, there are about 1,500 citizens who are 65 years or older, and there are about 2,300 citizens who are under 16. We want to provide opportunities for them to get to the designated places that they can go, and just feel valued and feel like they have an equal slice of the good life in Winterville. Finally, I'm the strong voice for a recreation resource center for the people of Winterville. We know that we do have a community room, but that does not equip, it is not equipped for our growing community, for our youth, for our elderly, while they search for jobs and or do homework or just collaborate with each other and get to know each other. This is the strong voice. I am not calling anyone out, but I am calling the voters in. Please join me and with this strong voice to make the slice of a good life equal for all. Thank you.
And what would you say about your core values?
My core values are family, faith, and the promotion of future leaders. These core values are embodied in everything that I do each day. My family is one of the greatest things that God could have given me, and I pray that here in Winterville, we value all families, that we are able to enjoy all families and live together in the community that we have. I am promoting future leaders in the community that we are living in. Nestled in the middle of the word community is the letters U and I. And though you and I means just what it is standing there saying, you and I, family, faith, and the promotion of future leaders. Those are my core values, and when I am elected as your next town councilwoman, I will promote that every day for you as well as myself.
Very good. Thank you for that clarification. And then I'm wondering, what you would say about some of the people in Winterville that are not eager to prepare to vote in this coming municipal election and other elections in general?
I would say that your vote is your voice. And in order to have your voice heard, you have got to be civically engaged. You have to go out and share your voice. Who would you like in that seat? Who do you want to represent you? 1965 gave the Voters' Right Act, gave many people the right to vote. We need to exercise that, and we need to know that this is something that will help decide who the best person is for a growing community of Winterville.
Thank you for that. And I'm also wondering, how does your experience in education and within the Pitt County community prepare you as a candidate for Winterville Town Council?
Yes, I've been working in public education for close to 11 years, Head Start for about 4 years, and early childhood for 6 years. Collectively, over 20 years. I've been working with youth and advising them on how they can be not only college and career ready, but community engaged, community ready, ready for a 21st century. This equips me to be a town council person. I know the needs of our youth. I know the needs of their parents and their grandparents. And I believe that if we invest in Winterville with a focus on our youth as well as other citizens, we are investing in a future-ready town.
Very good, thank you. So please explain to us how you would approach addressing an issue or a concern that a citizen brought to you as councilwoman.
I would address a concern that a citizen brought to me right away and respectfully. Many concerns are received, but they need to be resolved. I believe that a concern is just what it is. It should be resolved in a manner in which you alert the person who brought the concern to you that we are working on it, that we hear you, that we acknowledge you, and that we are working to get a resolution. Some of the resolutions may not be what the citizen wants to hear, but they are deserving of a resolution. So it will be responsive to the needs brought forth in a respectful and timely manner.
If you had the ability to make changes to just one function within the town of Winterville immediately, what would it be and why?
If I had the opportunity to make a change, it would be having a town forum. I requested a town forum back in 2020, right after I helped to form a vigil for George Floyd's death. And the town forum would enable the law enforcement officers to sit with the citizens of Winterville and have a dialogue, begin to get to know each other and the value that we both bring to the town. We know that citizen safety is valuable to every one of us. Having a town forum will allow the people of Winterville to see who our law enforcement are, to get to know them. I had the opportunity of having a good dialogue with our Chief Will Height, or our former Chief Will Height, as a co-chair of the Winterville Human Relations Board, which he was a member of. We began to design ways that will bring that dialogue about. So immediately, I would ask for a town forum, which I have been asking since 2020, and to see that that will get accomplished. Not only for the law enforcement officers who may want to reach out to the people, this would be a great way to do it, but also the people.
This has been a great conversation with Ms. Shantel Hawkins to inform the voters of the city of Winterville for their upcoming election for councilwoman. So thank you for all this time together and all the things that you've shared with me and with the voters. And so now I'd like to move into any closing remarks or comments that you'd like to make.
Yes, so the strong voice, I believe I'm the strong voice and the right choice for Winterville. I'm the right choice for the growing community in the fact that there has been town council persons who have been in the seat for several years, decades, even close to 2 decades. It is time for a new perspective, a new strong voice, speaking for greater relationships with our law enforcement, for town-based transportation, for those who are unable to drive, and for a recreation center that all can enjoy. In learning about the history of Winterville, I learned that Winterville was at the highest point of Pitt County. Let's promote that highest point by being at the top of great relationships with not only our law enforcement, but with each other. Let's be at the top just as we are at the highest point with town-based transportation, something new that other towns can look at and admire. Let's be at the town with providing a resource recreation center and not only having it a motion and talking about it for years now, but being transparent to the people of Winterville, letting them know what is happening and getting that accomplished. I believe that if we do that, we will give an equal share of the good life to every citizen in Winterville. If elected as your town council woman, I will do that. If you go out and work for me during early voting, which begins October 19th through November 4th, and Election Day, November 7th. You work for me to fill that seat. I promise that I will work for you for the duration and beyond. Thank you.
I am so inspired. I'm ready to go out and vote. So it has been just really amazing for me to be able to spend this time with you and learn more about you and your candidacy. And all you voters out there in Winterville, watch for more news coming about your future councilwoman, Ms. Shantel Hawkins. Thanks for being with us.